everyone, welcome back to the channel. Novak Djokovic is the name that redefined what it means to be dominant in tennis. Over nearly 2 decades, he has silenced critics, overcome obstacles, and proven to be a master both physically and mentally. But how did he reach this level? What made him one of the pillars of the Big Three? Today we'll dive into his journey, from his earliest achievements to the epic matches that defined his era, tackling the challenges and building a legacy that transcends the courts. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're new here, especially if you love player biographies like this one. We've got some incredible stories lined up. With 99 ATP singles titles, including 24 Grand Slams, Novak Djokovic has solidified himself as one of the greatest tennis players of all time. He boasts impressive records in virtually every aspect of the sport, and remains the only player in history to have won all Masters 1000 tournaments at least twice. Born on May 22, 1987 in Belgrade, Serbia, Djokovic grew up amidst the economic hardships of the Balkan War. From a young age, his determination and talent stood out, leading him to train at the renowned Niki Pilic Academy in Germany. Djokovic began playing tennis at the age of 4 during a time when Serbia lacked a strong tradition in the sport. Inspired by legends like Pete Sampras, he quickly drew attention for his skill and determination. At 12 years old, he left his family to train in Germany, where he began to shape the qualities that define his game: consistency, endurance, and an unparalleled ability to return serves. In 2003, at the age of 16, Djokovic turned professional, but took a few years to establish himself on the circuit. His first major victory came in 2008 when he defeated Joe Wilfried Tsonga in the Australian Open final, becoming the first Serbian to win a Grand Slam. Djokovic is a force of nature in tennis. His adaptability to different surfaces and his consistency have made him a legend. After his Australian Open victory in 2008, Djokovic struggled to maintain the same level as Federer and Nadal, who dominated the circuit at the time. While recognized for his technical skill, he was also criticized for retiring from matches due to physical injuries. Nevertheless, he continued to improve. During the 2008 ATP Finals, Djokovic secured his first title in the tournament, marking his rise among the greats. The year 2011 marked one of the greatest seasons in tennis history. Djokovic won 10 titles, including 3 Grand Slams, Australian Open, Wimbledon, and the US Open. He also had an incredible streak of 43 consecutive wins, dethroning Nadal and Federer to claim the world #1 spot. Between 2012 and 2015, Djokovic cemented his dominance. He won Grand Slams on all surfaces, excelling at the Australian Open, where he amassed consecutive titles. His victory in the 2014 Wimbledon final against Federer in an epic 5-set match was a highlight of this period. In 2015, Djokovic had another extraordinary year, winning 11 titles, including 3 Grand Slams. He finished the year with a record of 82-6, a feat rarely seen in the sport. In 2016, Djokovic achieved a historic milestone. He won the French Open for the first time, becoming the 8th player in history to complete the career Grand Slam, winning all 4 Grand Slam tournaments at least once. This victory was even more significant as he had lost 3 previous finals in Paris, including defeats to Nadal and Wawrinka. The triumph also marked the achievement of the Noel Slam, as he won 4 consecutive Grand Slam titles: Wimbledon and US Open in 2015, Australian Open and French Open in 2016. Despite his success, 2017 was a tough year for Djokovic. He struggled with elbow injuries and had to step away from the circuit after Wimbledon. Many questioned whether he could return to his peak form. Djokovic made a strong comeback in 2018, winning Wimbledon and the US Open. At Wimbledon, his victory over Rafael Nadal in the semifinals in a 5-set battle lasting over 5 hours is considered one of the greatest matches in history. In 2020, Djokovic started the year strong, winning the Australian Open for the 8th time. However, during the pandemic, he faced controversies related to the organization of the Adria Tour and his views on vaccination. Djokovic's career is not just about victories. He has faced numerous challenges, from injuries to off-court controversies. One of the toughest moments came in 2022 when he was barred from competing on the Australian Open due to his stance on vaccination. This absence sparked global debates and impacted his season. Nevertheless, he bounced back and won Wimbledon, showcasing his ability to overcome adversity. Djokovic has also faced criticism over the years for his on-court behavior, such as the incident at the 2020 US Open, where he was disqualified after accidentally hitting a line judge with a ball. Despite the ups and downs, Djokovic has proven to be one of the most resilient athletes in the sport. His ability to reinvent himself and stay at the top is unparalleled. In 2023, he secured 2 more Grand Slam titles, surpassing Margaret Court as the player with the most Grand Slam victories in history. At the 2024 US Open, Djokovic made history again by defeating Carlos Alcaraz in a memorable final, securing his 24th Grand Slam title, and he continues to write his story. His journey goes far beyond statistics, but let's face it, this number of titles is no small feat. Hey, if you want more videos like this, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.